Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. We are live today for the Islanders Tampa Bay game. A bit later than expected, but that's okay. We are going to go to Islanders Tampa for the two-game road trip today. I don't know if I'll be live for tomorrow's game. I will give you a heads up if I am, just like I did today. It was a little delayed, but it does the job. Something went wrong. I could not watch Islanders Tampa. Of course, something went wrong when I needed it most. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna log out and then log into our other account. Bear with me here, guys. It's gonna be a bit while I work on this. See if that'll do it. Nope. I set it to relog in until it's done. And ever since I've had Gotham Sports, it's just been annoying. So I'm gonna try classic disconnect. You cannot. Did we eventually watch on Gotham? I guess so. Yeah, we eventually got it. They don't take YouTube TV. I have to set they take YouTube TV ones. That was it. So we are back up here. Islanders, Tampa Bay Lightning coming up right here in Charter Speed Sports Network. My key for the Islanders, they already beat Tampa Bay last week. We were live for that game. We know the drill. I believe it is still Vasilevsky that's playing in the game today. It's Ilya Sorokin. So Vasilevsky, I'm stupid. Vasilevsky and Kucherov are out day to day. Johansson is playing against the Islanders, I believe. Tomorrow's gonna be Riddick versus Tarasov. Tonight is officially Sorokin versus Johansson. Um, so we're gonna see how it goes tomorrow with the Florida Panthers. I don't think I'll be live there to be honest, but I will be live today. But yeah, we have to see if I'll be live there tomorrow. It really depends, but you never know. So we're gonna see. But right now, I'm excited to be back here for this game. It should be fun. Um, so We're just waiting to see the puck truck come up soon. From Benchmark International, no longer Emily Arena. Taking a look back from the month of November in the pregame. Oh, I forgot to update my NHL classic name. My bad. Popped up around 7 tenths, probably about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. So, sit back, rock, boys, fuck up, and I'll see you guys. I'm still here, boys, so we'll get underway soon once they start the game. Let me ask you audio there. Perfect. And we're getting ready for puck drop between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders from Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida, where the Islanders start a one or two game with the back-to-back. We start with the anthem first. And then Jonas Johansson versus Islanders goalie Ilya Sorokin to start off tonight. As a puck is down one by the Tampa Bay Lightning, they're just going to chip it in behind Ilya Sorokin. They're on it now. Tampa Bay still on the puck. Score battle here between the Islanders, Tampa Bay earlier. Tampa Bay is on it still. Pellick. Pellick is on it now to D'Angelo. D'Angelo still on the puck. D'Angelo tried to go to lead there. Are they calling icing or offside? It looks like icing against the Islanders. Tampa there with the drive that just goes unsuccessful right there. Tampa throwing it back. There with another drive unsuccessful. Lee has it now for the Islanders with Tipikov there. Lee and Tipikov trying to chase there, unsuccessful. Schaefer is on it now, trying to go back into Lee, unsuccessful there. Shabanov is pressuring there. Horvat on it now to pull up to Schaefer. Schaefer is on the puck. He tried to go to Shabanov, got involved in a board battle here. Still along the board there with Shabanov and Schaefer involved. And now to Heineman to pull up. To Heineman to Horvat with the drive that just goes wide on that play there. Schaefer with the shot is saved by Johansson. Horvat, Shabanov, Schaefer with some chances. Schaefer still trying to get it there from Heineman, unsuccessful. Shabanov there with some nice shifty moves there to get it back. Heineman's on it now. It's a 2-on-3 for the Tampa with the shot, and it's saved by Ilya Sorokin. Still in play here for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay on the puck here. Now the Islanders with Schaefer trying to pressure. Couldn't get there. Shabanov with the ball that goes up and out of play. Richie on the faceoff loses it. Tampa with the drive that almost goes in but unsuccessful. Richie. Boquist, sorry, I haven't seen Boquist in a while. It was Boquist there. Mayfield thrown off the glass there. It goes to Tampa Bay. They're going to get in the zone. James with the shot is saved by Ilya Sorokin. Holmstrom. Holmstrom tried getting it on there now with the Mayfield. Mayfield to Boquist. Boquist behind Ilya Sorokin. Adam Boquist. Zip Pellet. McQueen with the drive there, and it's saved by Johansson off a shot from Mark Gatcomb. Islanders trying to turn something out, and then they will in the form of Casey Zizekas. Zizekas is going to get board battled there. Out of play in Tampa here. Patrick Wall, of course, third season as Islanders head coach, 15-10-3 this season. His 200th win as an Islanders head coach of Thursday against Colorado in a 6-4. I believe 6-4. I called the game. 6-3. Difficult there. Almost got something going for Islanders unsuccessful here. It's going to go in. Pollock's going to get to it first. Schaefer now on it. Schaefer is going to go to Barzell. Barzell to Sipakov. Sipakov back to Barzell. Lost it. Sipakov now got it. To Schaefer. Schaefer's on it. Matthew Schaefer made a pass there. Still Matthew Schaefer. He's going to dump it in. Tampa Bay is on it. Now it's going to go all the way down. It will not be an icing referee team. It is Scotty Mayfield on it. Mayfield to Shabanoff. Shabanoff entering who had Horvat with them unsuccessful on a drive there. Tampa Bay has chances. The Islanders have chances. Nothing has gone in. 15:33 left first period. If you're new to the NHL, it's 3 periods, 20 minutes each, and most number of goals wins will get into overtime rules if they're needed as Tampa with the drive up and out of play in the glass. Backhander to the front of the net, unsuccessful by Tampa. Someone without a stick here. It looks like Adam Pellet there had no stick. There, a shot is just shot wide by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Islanders getting lucky. No stick for Adam Pellet. No stick for Bull Horvat. Sorry. He gave it to Pellet there with the drive by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Unsuccessful. Holmstrom in a board battle. Will this allow Pellet's looking over at his stick? Not able to get it yet. Still a board battle here. A little bit of a scrum. Horvat with the stick. Difficult. With the Gord with the drive for the Tampa Bay unsuccessful. Still, all Islanders have a stick here now. There's just a blank stick on the ice. The Islanders have a stick there with Tampa Bay with the drive unsuccessful. Islanders tried to get the clear. They are not very successful, but they get it out. Tampa's going to bring it in with speed. It's going to be on Tampa Bay there off the stick there, and the Islanders get lucky. It's McLean. McLean with Gatcomb. Mark Gatcomb still on it here for the Islanders. Gatcomb still on it. Unsuccessful drive there by the Islanders. Tampa Bay on it in a 2-on-2. Still a 2-on-2 there. Islanders have numbers come back though. Nothing to worry about there. Kyle McQuaid with the chip tried to go there, but Zizekas wins it back there in their own end. Holmstrom. Paper. Schaefer with the shot that goes wide and another attempt, but it never got off the stick there. And it's Matthew Schaefer who's going to be in a board battle. Duclair, Duke with the goal. Holmstrom. Holmstrom still on it here with Cal Ritchie and Anthony Duclair there. Cal Ritchie in a board battle here with Tampa. Tampa's on it now. Good. Hagel with the drive is gloved and held by the glove of Ilya Sorokin. 12:44 in the opening, left in the opening period, 0-0 game. My overall reaction is right now, I mean, the Islanders are definitely getting outplayed 100%. I can't say right now who's the better team. I think Tampa just looks a smidge better. But it is right now unfair to compare because it's like Tampa looks better, but are they better? You know what I'm saying? So we got a Tampa fan in the house. Well, good luck to your team. We're very excited to have you here. Good. I hope you enjoy the call. Dude, I hope you enjoy the game. It's a good game, but Tampa definitely has an edge here, in my opinion. Just a bit. So we'll see if the Islanders can get something going on them. But Yanni Gord's been looking pretty good for Tampa as well. So something to keep in mind on is Sorokin definitely helped there. Adam Pellet lost this. Tampa has chances. Islanders do too, but I would say Tampa with more drives to the net for sure right now overall. So, but welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Face off here in the New York Islanders zone, won by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay still on the puck. Schaefer there with the board battle, lucky to not get a pen. Tampa's on it now. Still Tampa there out to the Islanders. They almost had a drive, but it is gloved and held on the miscue by Ilya Sorokin. Tampa Bay has good chances in this first period, just not able to bury right now. Yeah, the Islanders won the last meeting 2-1. That is correct. But we had, I mean, it was a tight fought game though for sure. Gatcombe on it for the Islanders. Still, Mark Gatcombe loses it. Tampa Bay's trying to go up the ice. Action after action there with Gord. Tampa's just gonna chip it in. Sorokin's on it now. Sorokin's gonna play it, but he looks like he put it in the cage there, and I believe Sorokin got a piece on that. Right now, Islanders, that was all Islanders. This is all Tampa Bay, though. 11:50 in the first. I cannot say the Islanders have generated chance after chance. Been all Tampa right now. Horvat is on it now. Now it's the Tampa still in the zone. Tampa's on it. Radish there with the drive to the front is saved by Sorokin. Typical. Sipakov still to Sipakov with the drive far line. Still there by Johansson. Unsuccessful there. Pull off to Lee. Lee to Sipakov. Sipakov. Sipakov trying to put it to the front. Unsuccessful there. Tampa is going to get the clear, but it's going to go up and out of play. Refs say deflection. No penalty there. Both teams, multiple chances, 0-0 game. What a pass by Tampa Bay, and what a save by Ilya Sorokin. Lee's going to get kicked out of the face off, so it's going to be Slipakov now on it. Slipakov to Schaefer. Schaefer with the drive is held by Johansson. Schaefer saved it in. Slipakov. Pull off, tried to draw past the Schaefer there and exits out of the zone. Pull off. Tampa on it. Tampa's still on it there, lost it to skate. It's in Max with Max Sipakov. Sipakov. All Tampa Bay here this first period. Only 2 chances generated so far for the Islanders. Not very good chances. Either gloves or saved. Or Tampa 4 very great chances. Barzell to Sipakov. Sipakov just going to clear it. It's not enough to go all the way for icing. Tampa Bay is going to get on the puck here. Tampa is on it. No, Mayfield is on it to Boquist. Boquist to McQuain. McQuain there with the guy come driving there unsuccessful. Boquist still on it, tried to get across unsuccessful. Now it's going to go back. Now it's McQuain. McQuain to Siddiqus to Mayfield. Quinn Tampa's on it here. Look out there with the drive off the skate of Adam Boquist. Nothing to worry about there. Still on Tampa's stick though. Let's go Lightning chances here in their arena down in Tampa Bay. There is a shot is saved by Ilya Sorokin. Just Stu on it. Puck went airborne, goes up and out of play. Islanders have chances, Tampa Bay had chances, and yet we still have a 0-0 game here in Tampa Bay. Both teams have had chances, no one able to bury it, but both teams have had chances here, so it's It's really hard to say as an Islander fan. It's really hard to say who has a better opportunity. I think it has to be Tampa though right now. I think we're just a bit weak, so I think it has to be Tampa if you ask me. But I mean, it's still a hard one to call right now. So we're gonna see it. One game isn't over yet. We could still win. We could still win the game just because we had a bad period, right? So who knows? And who knows? So let's find out who can win this. We're on a commercial break here right now. Mark got come on here. The Islanders coach is clapping. Richie. Richie on the face off there to D'Angelo. D'Angelo has Pellet, still Tony D'Angelo on it near Elias Sorokin. He's now going to use the Adam Pellet play. Called to Richie with Holmstrom there with the pass there unsuccessful. D'Angelo with the bullet of a pass has to go all the way down to Adam Pellet. Pellet. D'Angelo. Schaefer. Schaefer got too crafty with it. It's back on Tampa 8 minutes to go in the first. Forward on the jump in here. Scored. The pull up. Heineman. Heineman tried to go to Horvat with him springing, unable to get it through, and there's going to be a Tampa Bay play here. Heineman here. Horvat tried to get it over to Schaefer unsuccessful. Shabanov unsuccessful there. Shabanov in the boards with Bo Horvat. Shabanov in a board battle. Still in Shabanov, but the board battle is won by Tampa Bay, and they get the clear, but not up until Scott Mayfield. Mayfield is in it there at the board battle with the lead there, lost the puck, but Barzell almost tricked him up the puck down a potential breakaway there, but no, Tampa Bay is on it. Pellick now is on it. Adam Pellick is just going to chip it in. Barzell is going to be on a board battle there to nowhere, and Anders Lee is going to back up his teammate. Taylor on the puck, they're able to get the clear up until Mayfield. Mayfield near Elliott Sorokin. Scott Mayfield. Mayfield's going to play it to Pellick. Pellick's going to just skate around with it. Pellick to Mayfield. Mayfield on it. Scott Mayfield is still on the puck. He's going to go all the way out to Barzell, who's going to play it now. Trying to go to Sipakov there to get a potential drive there, pass unsuccessful. Sipakov and Barzell in a board battle unsuccessful there. McLean trying to pressure the Tampa Bay player, not able to get there. Tampa Bay on it now, but a miss pass to Schaefer. What will Schaefer do? Matthew Schaefer trying to get a drive going to Kyle McQuaid there. unsuccessful. Tony D'Angelo is on it. D'Angelo for the Islanders. D'Angelo tried to chip it in. Still D'Angelo there trying to leave it off for McQuaid, unsuccessful. McQuaid trying to pressure Tampa Bay to get the puck back, and then he's going to be unsuccessful, and Tampa Bay's going to have a 1-on-3. 1-on-3 for Tampa there with the drive, and Ilya Sorokin just sticks out the pad there to make a save. Boquist. Richie there tried to go, was successful there. Boquist. Mayfield. Sorokin got a drive, shot off the drive by Tampa Bay and a save. That one is blocked away by the Islanders getting lucky here. Richie trying to pressure is unsuccessful. Tampa still on the puck there with the drive. Where is it? There is the wide by Ilya Sorokin, and the Islanders will get the clear. Is it going to go all the way for icing? No, instead he was on Duclair's stick. Duclair, still Anthony Duclair on it. Duclair there with some moves. Nothing comes out of it. No, Anthony Duclair still with the shot drive. Unsuccessful there. Sorry, I believe that was Duclair or Barzell. That was Duclair. Barzell on it. Look out here. 2-on-3 for the Islanders. Schaefer with the shot blocked by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay on it here. Pull off behind Ilya Sorokin with Gensel pressuring. Tampa's on it now. No, it looks like Barzell with the play to nowhere, but he's going to go off for a change. That puck is up and out of play. 3:38 left. Good chances, no goals so far. First period. Overall, I would say this is definitely all Tampa Bay so far. I mean, right now, both teams have choices, but unable to score right now. Tampa with the few drives, though, it was just unsuccessful. But good drives were unsuccessful. Back here with the Islanders and Tampa Bay Lightning. About 5 minutes left in the first period to go here. 0-0 game. .338 left to be exact. Horvat on it there. Face-off seems legal. Tampa's going to chip it in. Ilya Sorokin's going to make a play to Adam Pelech. Hell's going to go to Heineman. Heineman's going to try to skate up. He's just going to run on in and down. They're going to chase it down. Tampa's on it now, though. Tampa Bay still on it off the board. Still with Tampa there, trying to drive it in unsuccessful. Icing against Tampa Bay is the call. We're back to off the face of the Angels, trying to go back to Orban unsuccessful. Here's the Tampa Bay Lightning though on it. D'Angelo's going to try to play it unsuccessful. D'Angelo falls down on the ice. Tampa with the puck still. Shot by Tampa Bay is gloved and held by Elias Sorokin. This is just the Boquist. Boquist is going to pull it out, deflected by Lee with that home pressure. Vegas. Tampa pressured by Boquist there, unsuccessful. Got the Tampa Bay Lightning on the puck. Jackson and Gonzalez hit the wall. Jackson got in it to Sudeikis. Sudeikis is going to play to Boquist. Boquist with the drive that went wide. Joe Hunter tried to freeze it there. Unsuccessful. Tampa Bay though is going to get lucky. They're going to get it out. Will go all the way down for icing. No, it's a call. Pollock is on it for the Islanders. Pollock almost lost it there for a second, but it's still in the stick of Pollock. Pollock went to Schaefer, who tried to go to Holmstrom, who gave it up to Tampa with the drive there. Is unsuccessful. Pollock will able to get it now on the side into the Islanders. Pollock there just to chip it in, but it's won by Tampa. Tampa's on it now. Bjorkstrand with the shot is going to be covered out of play. It was off the glove of Elias Sorokin. Lilleberg there about drive and Hagel trying to make a play. Pellick is on it. Still Tampa Bay though. Yep. Heineman unable to get it out. Now it's Pellick. Pellick going to play it to a board battle. It's 1 minute in the period left there with the drive unsuccessful. Quarterback. 3-on-3. Shabanov. Shabanov in across the line and went to Tampa, but there's going to be a clear by the Islanders. 30 seconds left in the first period. There's Vincent jumping in. Schaefer. Schaefer all the triple cover is gonna go all the way down. I see me golf. Johansson's gonna play it, but he gives it away there with the drive by the Islanders. It's saved and held by Johansson. But that got picked out. Sanders is gonna take the face off. So now, couldn't keep control. Schaefer. 4 seconds left. We're scoreless here in Tampa Bay. It is 0-0, 9-4 in favor of Tampa and Scott. My overall reaction is the Islanders didn't play that good. We need to kind of refresh ourselves going into the second period here. Um, but anyways, with that, guys, I'll be back in 18 minutes for the second period here on Shark Tank Sports Network. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you. Second period. Bye. Back for the second period. Islanders Lightning with the scoreless first. We are going to see if we can get a second period goal potentially by either the New York Islanders or the Tampa Bay Lightning, who is our home team today. Overall, it wasn't a scoreless period because there weren't many chances. There were many chances for both sides, just the goaltenders. Jonas Johansson and of course Elias Lurgan for the Islanders came up huge in both when those chances came up. Barzal and Cirelli on the face-off, won by Anthony Cirelli for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's just gonna dump that in. Ryan Pola. Now still Tampa Bay. So Tampa with the drive there is unsuccessful. Oh, not just Tampa Bay players. Still on Tampa Bay. They're trying to get too cheeky with it. Almost had a shot unsuccessful there, but there's a drive that's blocked by Barzell. Barzell on it though. Matthew Barzell tried to get creative there, almost worked. Chances are developing side to side here in the first minute of the first period. Look out here as Adam Boquist almost had a turnover. Boquist to Heineman. Heineman trying to drive in. Emil Heineman still with it. Emil Heineman just stood off there. He went to shot it off with the drive there. It's gloved and held by Johansson. I'm pretty sure Johansson or is it Johansson? I don't know actually. Johansson. Horvat and Gord on the faceoff, won by Horvat, but the faceoff is taken away by Yanni Gord of the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're going to go up the ice. Lilleberg with the drive right to the net. Sorokin's down, puck is out. And that is a scary sight to see for Islanders, Ilya Sorokin, but he is going to get up here while the net came off. Lilleberg with the drive to the net, and it looks like Mayfield toppled into the goalie, Sorokin. Sorokin looks to be okay. He is okay. Game is resumed. Scary sight there for a second for the New York Islanders and Ilya Sorokin, but it looks like they'll be okay. DeAndre's going to chip it in. DeAndre. These two teams will meet on Saturday at UBS. I will probably not be live for that. That's correct. Next Saturday, I will not be live for that. Tampa with the drive there is gloved by Ilya Sorokin. I agree. It does seem like no one's going to score, but I think goals are coming here. It might go to overtime or a shootout, but I do think this isn't over just yet. Islanders off the draw. And there is the drive, but the Islanders are still listed for a second, but Johansson sticks out the pad. Pull off. Pull off still on it, trying to get through. Pull off still on it. He's going to dump it in. Johansson's going to play it. Barzal is going to get tripped here. No call except the Tampa Bay without a stick. There is a call. It's Mayfield to Schaefer. Schaefer on it. Matthew Schaefer. Schaefer with the drive there and it's saved by Johansson. The puck is still in play, and now they're going to deem that it was gloved down. And we have a scrum going on here behind Jonas Johansson. Islanders don't want to take another penalty. They have a power play coming up on a call that Matthew Barzal drew up. Sorry, Cizikas who drew the penalty. They called him Cizikas. Okay, I see it. I see it there. So the original call, the ref showed it as an original call there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the original call was blown down. They just showed the old play. Oh, that's good. Okay. So in this case, Cizikas then drew up the penalty. Islanders win the face-off. No, they don't. Horvat's on it again with Hagel. Sorry, Sorelli's on it. Hagel just going over and having what we're. Horvat. Davidoff. Schaefer. Barzal to Duclair. Duclair to Schaefer. Barzal. Schaefer to Davidoff with the drive goes up and hits the glass, and Tampa will get the clear as far as Schaefer. Look out, Tampa Bay, 2-on-3 there with the drive, saved by Ilya Sorokin, shorthanded. Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer is on it here. Schaefer's going to drop pass back to Barzal. Barzal driving through, tried to succeed there. Look out, where is it? With Shabbat. Shabbat's going to go to Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer. Barzal. Shabbat. Barzal. Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer with some moves. Shabbat from Barzal back to Barzal. Barzal to Shabbat. Shabbat to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to go to Barzal. Barzal back to Schaefer. Schaefer to Shabbat. Shabbat to Barzal there with the drive up and wide. And Tampa's going to get the clear with 7 to left. That's just not doing with the wide angle shot there. Almost went in. Look out here, though. Holmstrom got it. Holmstrom trying to get too creative there on successful Islanders to 0 for 1 on the power play. D'Angelo with it. D'Angelo to Holmstrom. Holmstrom it looks like that's Pellick there. That was Pellick indeed. And Tampa's on the puck. Chances on the power play. And the Islanders have a delay penalty here. And it should be high sticking here against Anders Lee. Right there, yeah. Now Tampa with the power play. Pellick gonna get the clear. There, Dusty loses his stick. Here you go. Dusty with the drive kicked out by Sorokin. Dusty still on it. Good drive unsuccessful here. Hagel. Sorelli to Hagel. Hagel. Hagel with the one-timer by Destro successful. Where's the puck? Sorokin's falling. He lost his stick. And the Islanders will get the clear. Schaefer and Sorokin at all 6-6. They're going to get lucky here. 20 seconds left on the power play. Then usually makes it out of the box. So it's 0-0 game. Pellick. Lee. Poloff. To Barzell, back to Poloff. Poloff tries to go to Lee. He's going to deflect it. There, no, Hanson's going to play it back to Lee. Jermaine Beelan tripped by Lee off the post. D'Angelo. Rolled away, cleared out by Taylor Rogers. He's going to get the clear. It's D'Angelo with it. D'Angelo. Where? Richie. Schaefer. Off the stick of Richie. Now it's with Holmstrom. Holmstrom to Duclair. Duclair with some good there with the drive. I believe that went up and wide and almost a lucky deflection. Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer is on it. Now it goes to Zizekas. Sorry, that was Heineman. Sorokin. Sorokin is going to give it away to Tampa Bay. They're on the puck now, looking nothing out of it, but Tampa has had chances this period, but now it's with Horvat. Horvat tried to get to a move, but Horvat to Sabanov there. Sabanov is going to get it out here to, it looks like it's going to be Heineman there in a battle. Horvat now in a battle. Tampa's on it now. Look out here, almost a breakaway. It is a 2-on-2 though with Gensel. They got lucky there with the drive. Is unsuccessful by Tampa Bay. Gensel. Halo with the wrister there, saved by Sorokin. The penalty against the Islanders. And I believe it is Bo Horvat going to the penalty box here. Second period, 0-0 game. Tampa power play coming up. This game is starting to open up here. It seems like both teams have chances, unable to bury, but we have had chances for both the Islanders and the Lightning. Tampa Bay with the power play. Hagel. Hagel with some moves here. Hagel. Hagel with the one-timer goes wide. Zizekas tried to get it out unsuccessfully. Hagel just early with the drive is saved by Ilya Sorokin, who's a brick wall right now. Ilya Sorokin with a couple good saves. Islanders getting lucky on this Tampa Bay power play. clear. 50 left on the power play for Tampa. Much needed clear for Holmstrom. Bjorkgren. Radish. Gonzalez right now on it. Back to Radish to Gonzalez. James. Radish with the drive went wide. And that puck is out of play. 1 second on the power play. Penalty kill should be over by the Islanders. Bo Horvat will come out of the box. Surly with the win to Moses. One-timer from Hagel unsuccessful here. Horvat is out of the box. Barzell with Horvat now. Barzell tried to get it to him unsuccessful here. 6:30 left in the period. Gets to the Hagel with a couple moves and denied by Ilya Sorokin. Barzell. Barzell still on it here after a little bit of a collision in Tampa Bay. Barzell on it here. Matthew Barzell trying to go up the ice. Matthew Barzell still on it. Barzell tried to kick a couple of nifty moves there, almost worked. And the pass back is going to go all the way out. Back to Ilya Sorokin it goes. Pollock is on it now. Pollock, still Ryan Pollock. He's going to pass it with Matthew Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer is going to make a drive through. Lost the handle on it. The Lightning have it now. Jorgensen with Schaefer's back on it. Matthew Schaefer, where is it? Goes to Holmstrom. Holmstrom's going to dish it off to Duclair. Duclair with a couple moves there is unsuccessful. Tampa Bay back on the puck. Schaefer is just going to dump it in nearby boards. It's going to be picked up by Duclair. Duclair to Mayfield. Mayfield with the drive there is unsuccessful. Finley with the drive is saved by Sorokin as the net comes off behind him. We have Douglas and Mayfield in a scrum with Gatco involved. Final 5 minutes in the second period. Still scoreless here in Tampa Bay. 4.5 left in the second. Tony D'Angelo on it for the Islanders. Going to play it down to Heineman. Tell it. D'Angelo. D'Angelo. Heineman. Hot! And a shot there almost went in. D'Angelo. It off Wheelenberg. It's in his equipment. Whistle blows. Barzell on the face-off win. Oh, well. Schaefer. Schaefer kept it from Hagel. Barzell to Lee. But Lee. Difficult. Difficult. Lee trying to get it unsuccessful. Tampa Bay is on it. Schaefer with the drive knocked down by Sipakov. 3.5 to go. Schaefer on it out. Hold on. Back here with 2 minutes to go in the second period here. Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer on it. Schaefer tried to go to Richie there unsuccessful. 1:59 left in the second period. Richie with some feet. Richie to Schaefer there. No problem. No, he still has it. Schaefer to Richie. Back to Schaefer to Duclair. Duclair to Holmstrom. Holmstrom with it. Holmstrom with it still. Holmstrom. Simon Holmstrom on the puck. Holmstrom to Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer. Schaefer's going to go to Duclair, but it's going to be a board battle in the back. It falls to Richie. Richie's still on it, getting hit by Tampa Bay, and I believe Tampa's puck as D'Angelo tried to keep it in there. Richie's trying to keep it in. It's on Tampa's stick now. He's unable to get it. Tampa with numbers. Tampa with speed there. Unsuccessful here. As Fulop tries to do a spin move and get the puck back. A board battle here with the ref involved. Still a board battle in the last minute of the second period. Still a 0-0 game. Fulop to D'Angelo. D'Angelo tried to go to nowhere. It's on the stick of Cirelli. Cirelli's on it here. Almost a missed pass to point in Holmstrom. D'Angelo. Radish with the drive off the shin pad. 30 seconds left in the period. D'Angelo's just going to dump it in. Johansson's going to play it. Gatcomb. Islanders offside is the call here with 21.1 left in the second. Remember, it's a three-period game, 0-0 score. If the score remains 0-0, we go under 5 minutes, 3-on-3 overtime. 20 minutes, three periods each. Sorry, three periods, 20 minutes each from period number 2. Game looks completely different from what it did on UBS Arena back on Tuesday night. Pellet, Pellet. Adam Pellet with 8. Pellet. Pellet has one more rush. To Zeke, is it just going to tip it on the other side? That should about do it. Yes, it will. Zeros across the board for the second period. Zeros across the board for the score. Third period is coming up next year, and I'll see you in 18 minutes. Sorry, guys, I had to eat dinner, but we are back. I don't know who's gonna win. It's gonna be tight. Still a 0-0 game here down in Tampa Bay. I think if you ask me, it's gonna go to a shootout. I mean, we've seen this script before, 0-0 game against Seattle Islanders, 1-1 nothing. I didn't do research on Tampa Bay, but I mean, a shootout wouldn't be bad for the Islanders. Although I don't think they want to go to overtime against Tampa Bay, so we're going to see what's happening. Islanders have won in 3 or 4 in the shootout shootouts, I believe, at this point. They've had a lot. So Adam Pellick still on it here. Ilya Sorokin with just a little bit of a stick. Tampa Bay still on the puck with the shot is gloved down by Adam Pellick. Adam Pellick's just going to dump it in. It's going to go to Tampa Bay, though, here. Tampa going on a road trip right after this with 2 minutes in UBS Arena down in Long Island next Saturday, a week from today. I'll not be live for that game. I'll go over that in a little bit once the game is over. Thoughts are in favor of Tampa Bay. Remember when the icing against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Remember when the Islanders are outshot, they win. Remember when they are outshot again, they win the game. So we will see what happens here. Zekas wins it, goes to Boquist to Mayfield. Back on Tampa Bay stick. 3 minutes into the third period, no score, 0-0 game, waiting for the clock to reach 0-0. Ilya Sorokin with the stick play to Mayfield. Mayfield to Boquist. Boquist is on it. Adam Boquist is still with the W player, but it goes to Tampa. Tampa is on the puck here. Still with Tampa Bay. Gonzalez there tried to drive it out front. And another drive, and Ilya Sorokin has to play that puck. And now it's going to come back. No icing here. It's going to be Tampa Bay on the play. It was Lilleberg there. And Ilya Sorokin had to make a very early play there. Johansson is in his net right now, hopefully. Gensel. Jake Gensel is just going to dump it and loop it over here. So now it's Gensel on it. That was Hagel. Hagel is now on it for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pollock is on it for the Islanders. Lee is on it here. Lee with the drive there almost goes in. Unsuccessful. Schaefer's going to tip it in. And Tampa is being called and for an icing call on the play there. Exactly 15 and a half, 15:50 left in the third period. We have a 0-0 game with Tampa Bay outshooting the Islanders. Based on near Johansson after the Islanders have and speak after the Lightning have iced the puck. Horvat on the face-off. Bo Horvat wins it to Adam Pellick. Adam Pellick with the blitzer there with the wide open cage. That it is Shabanov. D'Angelo to Horvat. Horvat is going to go to Pellick. Pellick still on it there. Pellick to Heineman. Heineman on it. Tried to go to Shabanov back there. Successful. Shabanov to D'Angelo. D'Angelo just lifted out. It's going to go back to Pellick. Pellick back to D'Angelo. D'Angelo still on it. D'Angelo's going to chip it in. It's going to go to Shabanov. Not quite. Heineman pressuring there. But Tampa's just going to loop it up and out of play it goes. And they are saying it's deflected, so no delay game there on the call. And we are still scoreless in the third period. That was a save by Johansson. Sorry, it did not go wide like I had initially thought. Mayfield on the faceoff, but he's going to lose it. Tampa Bay is on the puck. They're pressuring Kyle Ritchie. But it goes to the Islanders with Simon Holmstrom there is going to lose it. Mayfield on and now to Duclair. It's Anthony Duclair on it. Duclair with Ritchie and Mayfield. He chooses Callum Ritchie. Callum Ritchie tried to get it over, unsuccessful there. It's going to be tipped out, and is it icing against the Lightning? Yes, it is. Lightning are icing the puck time after time. Islanders not able to capitalize. 0-0 third period. Callum Ritchie goes to the bench to get his helmet clean. There's John Cooper, coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning, won Stanley Cups with them in 2021-22, in 2020 and 2021, as we saw Patrick Wall there. Casey Zizekas and Dominic James are on here on the face-off near Johansson after they ice the puck. Casey Zizekas is going to win it to pull up with the drive there that just goes by. Schaefer on it here. No, it's going to go to Tampa. Tampa has numbers but is unable to get it. They're just going to dump it in, up, and out of play. No, they're letting it play. My bad. I thought the whistle had blown. It's Matthew Schaefer is going to go to Paula. Johansson's going to play it there. He's going to play it safe to Tampa. It's good to go there. Hedman is just going to dump it in. Tampa chasing. Pellick is there as well. Almost went to Pellick, but unsuccessful in that play. Curtis Douglas is down and out. Scoreless third period, 13:40 left to go in the third.
Like a relentless weed.
And I'm sorry I was sharing the game there for a second. I would love to share the game, but I am copyrighted here. As much as I would love to share the third, as much as I would love to share the period, I'm not allowed to. As much as I would love to, and I wish I could. You also got to wonder that it could be a potential. You also got to wonder that it could be a potential weird goal that could happen. You got to wonder what the goal will be here. Tampa. Just going to dump it in here. Schaefer is on it. Still Tampa Bay here. Schaefer. Run goes in. Pull off. All the boards to Heineman. Heineman's going to dump it in. 12:50 left in the third period. Is icing is the call against the Islanders. Still a 0-0 game. I don't know how the how the first goal will be scored, but I have a hunch that it's gonna be a weird play that's gonna win. Tampa's still on it here. Both teams trying to find the first goal there with the drive. It's saved and loved by Ilya Sorokin, and he plays it. Horvat trying to maneuver through to Heineman, but it's blocked here. Tampa Bay is in it again. Boquist. Mayfield. Hedman with the shot blocked by an Islander. Boquist. Oh, Tampa, third period here. Crozier with the drive blocked by Heineman. Paul shot is wide and it's going to go all the way down to Crozier. Richie. Callum Richie. Richie with the shot that just went wide. Duclair with another drive that was saved. Holmstrom. Holmstrom tried to back in there unsuccessful. Joe Holmstrom to Duclair. Duclair is there. Duclair to D'Angelo. D'Angelo to Richie there with the drive. Is saved and held by Johansson as we almost had a scrum with Simon Holmstrom. Ten minutes till we reach overtime, guys. Both teams will need a point if they need a playoff. Points after points are important. No one is out in the Eastern Conference. Keller. He's just going to tip it in. Johansson's going to play it. Schaefer. Schaefer. And both McQuain lost his stick there. And it looks like we have a stick. A game that was something was called. Oh, but they're discussing Hagel there in a high stick on Cizikas as the strikes are discussing. Halfway through the third, could it be an Islanders power play right here? I think if I'm the referee, that could go either way, but keep in mind it's a 0-0 game as well. Zero zero game. And what's the call on nine? Or what's the call here? And they're trying to announce it, but the music is on. Original call they're saying was 5-minute major. And it is a 4-minute power play for the New York Islanders with a chance to bury one here on the 4 minutes. Schaefer. Schaefer to Barzell. Barzell to Schaefer. Davenant with the drive didn't go. Barzell to Horvat. Horvat back to Barzell. Matthew Barzell. Barzell with Horvat along the board. Horvat has it with the shot in the middle of nowhere. Tampa Bay is going to get the clear. And they're going to send it the rest of the way. Ilya Sorokin is going to leave it off for Matthew Schaefer. Schaefer. And Tampa gets the clear. No, it's got by Barzell. 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 To Duclair. Schaefer. To Barzell. Barzell to Shabanov. Shabanov to Schaefer. Schaefer to Horvat. To Barzell. Duclair there tried to get a shot off, not successful. Schaefer. Jurgensen with the clear for Tampa Bay. Almost a minute through the more than a minute through the second for the first minor. Holmstrom for Richie. Richie tried to go to lead. Unsuccessful. Look out here. 2-on-2. Tampa Bay with Gensel. Gensel missed it wide there. Islanders get lucky. They're going to come back here. It's D'Angelo with Lee. Lee to nobody, but Holmstrom is on it, I believe. Yes, it is. And he goes hard, knocked down, no call. Richie to Holmstrom. Holmstrom to D'Angelo with the drive there. That goes wide. Holmstrom and Richie. Holmstrom on it now to D'Angelo. D'Angelo's on it. Now we're in the second half. Holmstrom there with the drive. Couldn't tell whether that was the post or Johansson with the save. Richie. Heineman to D'Angelo. Holmstrom. D'Angelo, there's the guy. Richie. Score! From 0 to 1, it's a power play goal. Callum Ritchie from behind the net with the goal. Islanders 1, Tampa nothing. 7 minutes left in the third. I do not know how Ritchie scored that, but Islanders will take it. It's 1-0 in the third. What a goal! We were wondering whether we'd get our first goal. We have got our first goal. For those saying game is over, game's not over, no one has won. 7:05 left in the third. Plenty of time to go here. Tampa Bay's in the zone, though, behind Ilya Sorokin. Puck is stuck against the end wall here. Tampa with the drive is saved by the pad of Ilya Sorokin. Could Sorokin get another shutout here? You gotta wonder. Could Sorokin get his third win in a row? Almost with the drive that almost went in there. You gotta wonder. Still 6 minutes left here in the game and the third. Still plenty of time for Tampa Bay. Still plenty of time to get a second one for the Islanders. Gapco's gonna chip it in here. Gapco. Horvat lost it. Now it's on the stick of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay has it. No, it's Bo Horvat. Horvat has it. Horvat to pull off with the wrister and a save by Johansson, and he freezes it as Courrier, and I believe that was Heineman go after, and we almost had a scrum there. And we have about 6 minutes left in the third period. It is a 1-0 Islanders lead. Islanders needed a power play goal. Islanders needed a goal in general. They have a goal. What a goal it is between the legs, Callum Ritchie. Kyle Ritchie, 1-0 Islanders. 5:57 left in the third. Still time for the Tampa Bay Lightning to tie things up. Still time for the Islanders to get more goals. Which one will happen or will none of them happen? It is possible this game could end 1-0 in favor of the Islanders. And you would expect a push from Tampa Bay, and here it is from Gensel there with the drive unsuccessful by Tampa Bay. Lee. Lee get the high flip, but it lands into the bench. 5:26 left. Tampa Bay is trailing 1-0. Still time for that. Helen. Hyman gets knocked down, no call. Helen. Helen with the drive, Brister blocked right on the board, and Horvath goes down again here. No call. Look out here, Tampa Bay 1-on-2 there with the drive, goes wide. Another drive is gloved and out by Elias Sorokin up Adam Pellick. Sorokin at it, but not one down. Ritchie with parameters. Ritchie tried to get it going, but it was too many men for him. Here is Tampa Bay on the puck. Rosier there almost with the drive that goes successful. They didn't go down there with Elias Sorokin just yet. 4 minutes left in this game. One of the Islanders there with the drive that goes wide off Tampa Bay. Crozier. Getzel. Getzel the headman there. Goes to Getzel. Getzel to Crozier. Crozier to Hedman. Duclair Zizekas to the net. Horvath with the drive. Sorry, that was Gatcomb with the drive. Goes into the pads of Johansson. And there's a little bit of a scrum behind. Gatcomb getting involved. 3:49 left in the third and possibly the game. Tampa on the play here. Still with Tampa trying to get through unsuccessful. When you pull Johansson. Pellick. McLean with the clear, but it's icing against the Islanders. Do you pull Johansson here or do you leave him in with 3 minutes left in the third? Johnson's off. Tampa Bay has the puck. Radish. Holmstrom is on it here. Horvat on it as well. Hall has it stuck in his skate. McLean will get a clear. 2 minutes 30 in the game. Radish. Schaefer gets the clear. Trying to go for the empty netter there for the Islanders. Unsuccessful. 2:15 left. Icing against them. Horvat tried to go for the empty netter and it was icing. Not Schaefer. Sorry. Horvat trying to win it there. He will. Schaefer. Schaefer with the rim around. Dust 2. They go to Dust 2 to Radish. Gensel. The rally stopped it, but it's in and held down by Ilya Sorokin as we have a scrum with Gensel, Heineman, Mayfield, all players and more involved. And Schaefer as well with Sorelli there. Minute 50 left. Gensel to Radish. Just do it. The shot hits the board. Hagel. Hagel is running goal. Sorokin has it as the net comes off. Minute and a half left. Hagel with the drive. Sorokin with the save. Radish. Gensel. Radish. One-timer off the glass. Radish. Gensel. To Radish. Just 2. Hagel. 1 minute remaining in the third in the game as of now. Radish. Gensel. Gensel. To Radish. Back to Gensel. Jake Gensel with a drive. There goes wide and Hagel falls down. Just 2. Hagel. Just 2. The there goes wide or did Sorokin get a piece? Radish. Just 2. Hagel. 20 left and the Islanders are going to get it cleared out on a mismatch. 20 seconds left. That should about. No, it's not going to do it. Tampa has one more drive available. Radish is going to use it. Now it's going to go into Mayfield. Mayfield is on it there. Barzell. Barzell is going to get the clear with 7 seconds. Tampa's still on the post there. Look out here with an action down available. Goal! save. 1.6 left, and the Islanders hit the empty net goal to seal the deal. And it's Casey Cizikas with the empty netter. And that will do it. Ilya Sorokin and the New York Islanders. Ilya Sorokin with his third shutout this season. 2-0 your final. What a game. What a goal. I'll see you guys in the next one. Will not be tomorrow. Probably not until New Year's Eve. I'll let you guys know as we go on, but all you need to know is I will see you at some point. I will text you guys later. I'll tell you guys later. It will definitely not be tomorrow, but I'll let you know when I'll be back. Peace out, baby.